Hey, what's going on? Jason O here, and today I have a very special video today for you. This is going to help clarify everything for you and put all the pieces together. So if you've been paying attention for the past 2 days, we've actually been talking about how to get a whole online business set up, and we talked about in the first video how to get your own website, what you should be using, preferably a blog. And then the second day we talked about getting a product. We talked about what kind of product you should be looking for, something that your market needs, something that pays really well, that you can make a lot of money off of. And now today, day 3, we're actually going to talk about what to do once you have your website and your product, and so that you can make money. Alright, and I have this little chart here together for you guys, and it's going to make sense in a minute. And I basically put this together to give you a really clear idea on how this all works. Alright, so if we look over here, you have your website, your blog, and on this site here, you're going to be able to do a couple things. You're going to be able to write posts. You're going to be able to talk about your products. You'll be able to talk about your aspirations, your dreams, whatever interests you. Now, the main objective on this page here is to get people to see your product, right? So we can do that in many different ways. Now, one mistake that most people make is they send people directly to the sales page. Alright, they skip this step here in the middle, and this step here in the middle is very important, because one big reason is that people will go to your sales page and they might not buy on the first time. So what we want to be doing is we want to be capturing their information. Okay, and I'm going to show you an example of that in a minute. Alright, and the most important reason why is, like I just said, because you want to be able to send your prospects back to this page. Alright, they're going to come here and they're probably going to leave if they don't buy, and then you lose out. What we're doing here is we're putting them on a database, and which is now allowing us to email them, text them, call them, and follow up with them and send them more information, so that over time we can build a relationship with them and get the sale. Alright, so how do we do this whole thing, and how does this whole process? So I'm going to start up here on the top. Alright, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to find a target customer. We're going to type of people that we want to reach, and then we're going to advertise to them. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're going to use one of these methods here. Now, there's tons and tons of methods. There's hundreds of ways that you can send people to your website. There's offline, online, there's mail, there's all different ways. Alright, and a few of the ways here are paid and free. You're either paying with time or you're paying with money. Alright, paying with time obviously takes a little longer. Paying with money, you can get traffic right away. Alright, so here are a few of the methods. You can use YouTube videos, you can use email marketing, banner ads, blogging, video and article marketing. Alright, we're not going to get into specifics today, because there's plenty of products out there that actually teach you that, and I have some recommendations for you that I will leave for you. Alright, so once you pick a method that you want to do, you want to use it to drive traffic. Now, you can do this either two ways. You can send people directly to your lead capture page, which is basically that page we said that lets you capture that information. And like I said, also, I'm going to show you an example of that in a second. So what you can do is, we're going to start with the first method. Alright, you can send people directly to your lead capture page. You can do that through any of these methods that we set up here, free or paid advertising. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to offer them something. You want to offer them some sort of bribe for them to give you their information. Alright, because people aren't just going to put in their information for nothing. They want something in return. Alright, so you're going to offer them either a free video, a free report, something that can help them, guide them through the process. So now you're going to send people to this page. Alright, once you have a lead capture page, okay? And a certain percentage of those people are going to come here, they're going to like what they see, and they're going to get curious, and they're going to want to know more. So what they're going to do is they're going to put their information in, depending on what you're asking for, and they're going to be sent to two different places. Alright, one, they're going to be added to your database here, and two, they're going to be sent to your sales video. Now, like I said before, not everybody's going to buy on the first try. So some people that you send here are going to opt in, they're going to watch your video, they're going to like what they see, and they're going to buy right away. 90% of the other people, which is most people, are not going to buy. So now they're going to be placed on your list. And now, over time, you can email them, you can text them, you can call them, depending on what information you collected, and you could send them back information and send them back to your sales page. Hopefully, over time, you connected with them well enough and they're still interested and they buy your product. Alright, so it's really simple, that way of doing it. Now, the other way is sending people through your website. Now, this is a free advertising method, so this is paying with time, not paying with money. So basically what you're doing here is you're blogging, or you're sending people from your Facebook page or your YouTube channel, and you're sending them directly to your website. Now, when people are on your website, they'll read your articles, and on your website you can have things such as banners or links and stuff like that. And if they drive enough curiosity, people are going to click them, and it's going to take them over to your lead capture page, and then the process is going to repeat itself. So I hope that makes sense so far. So let me just go through this again really quick so that you understand it. You're going to use a free or paid method of traffic. You're going to drive people either to your website or to your lead capture page. When they get to your lead capture page, either from a direct method or from your website, they're going to put in their information if they're interested. If they're not, they're going to leave. The ones that put in their information are going to be sent to your sales page, and they're either going to buy or they're going to leave, and then they're also going to be put on your list where you're going to be able to follow up with them. Alright, so I hope that makes sense right there. And now look, I'm going to show you an example that you have, that way you get a bigger and clearer understanding, and then I'm going to show you how to do all this without having to know any technical stuff. Alright, so we're going to go here. We're going to go to my website, workwithjayandnowell.com. And this is going to be an example of the first part, which is sending people through your blog. Alright, so now look, on this page here, I have articles, I have all stuff, and then over here I have banners. Basically what I'm doing is I'm sending people to this page or an article on my website through various different methods. And they're coming here and they're reading my article, whatever, and then I'm either going to leave a link at the bottom for them to click on, which is going to take them to one of my pages that look like this, where they can put in, which is a lead capture page, which is right here. This is the lead capture page, okay, and they're going to put in their information, or they're going to leave. Alright, also their banners over here, people are going to see these banners, and whoever's interested is going to click on one of these banners, and it's going to take them to my lead capture page. Now you can have many different lead capture pages. You don't have to just use one. And once again, people will come here. If they like what they'll see, they'll put in their information, and then boom, when they press it, it'll take them right to the sales page, and now they're on my list, and they're also watching the video. So now they're either going to buy or they're going to leave. Alright? The other method is sending people directly to your lead capture page. Like I said before, you can use paid marketing, which is much quicker, and then you can also use free marketing, which takes a little more time, but you can have lots of good results with that. So those are pretty much the two ways of doing it. Alright, so now look, if you don't know how to go out there and create these things, if your company or the product that you chose does not have one of these, you're going to want to go out there and get a system that does. You're going to want to get something that's going to allow you to get one of these pages here, good pages, and allow you to connect it to your autoresponder, which is the list builder. That's going to allow you to build your database here, and then it's going to allow you to send people to your sales page. So I left my biggest recommendations on my website here. If you're on my website right now, you can find that on the recommendations tab, or you can check below this video. I left my link also. Alright, so hope that makes sense. I also left a download of this so you can look at it and get a better understanding. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we're going to talk about conversions. We're going to talk about how you get the sale. What types of things do you need in place to have all this said and done? and then we're going to talk about how you can work with me and actually get all this done for you. Alright, so thanks again for watching this video. Jason Noah here. Be sure to leave a comment on this page, like it, share it, and I will see you on the next video. Take care, my friends.